Hey, hey. Hello, hello. Sound is fine. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Oh, my screen is weird again. Okay, let me fix that. What is this? Oh, yes, yes. That's much better. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll just move the thing. Move it to somewhat correct place. Yeah, anyway, it's gonna have to do. Let me center that a little bit more. Yes, it is centered. Hello. Hello, hello. Sorry for this small delay. All right, let me organize my stuff here. Okay. Okay. You get right. Okay. I hope the sound is okay. It looks fine on my end, so that's all good. What else do we have? Hello, hello, everyone. Do I see some people I already know in the chat? Not yet. Hello, everyone. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a few minutes to join, and that gives me some time to sip a bit of tea. All right. Yeah, I should probably do something like this. That's probably better. Yeah, I'm not so sure, but... All right. Yeah. Okay, cool. So lately I've been working a lot on badges, as you may have noticed. It's in production now, and it's running. But there are issues with performance with regards to the queries that badges sends to data number. And so data number is the historic database of all the messages that have gone through the bus, and it's big. It's more than a terabyte, more than a terabyte heavy. Maybe that's the right word. And the server is quite loaded with all that. So I've been trying to find ways to alleviate that load. Maybe reorganize some of the... I've added some cache. It's complex. But it's not really helping a lot. So there are still queries that take hours to finish. So that's way too much. Way too much. So there are ways. Well, I've cached some of that, but it's still way too much because it needs to make those queries many times a minute. So it's never gonna work. It's never gonna work in its current state, of course. I'm trying to find a way to make that work. But I think that some of the assumptions that we made at the beginning, sorry, about being able to query the history of everything that's happened is, let's just say, we need to do things differently. So in my opinion, what we should do is that every rule could have its own, I should say table, but I don't want to say table in a database, but it should have its own, way of storing its data. And as it adds a cache does currently, except it would be you'd run the mega gigantic query once to populate it, and that you would add to this table when incoming messages arrive, and you would just be querying that. It's more of a very, well, it's kind of a cache actually. Yeah, sort of. It's kind of like a cache, yeah, but a more evolved one. And like I would need to, if I wanted to switch to that sort of that way of doing things, it would need quite some reorganizations on the rules, because the rules are really freeform right now. Like you can write your own data number query in there, and it might have worked 10 years ago when there wasn't that many messages in data number, but today that's another story. And it's just gonna get worse because there's just more and more data. So that's not gonna scale, and we need to organize something differently. Have those statistics be generated as as the messages arrive, and be computed as the messages arrive. Anyway, that's a different story. That's not what I wanted to talk about today. So who do we have? Do we have more people? Hello everyone. I'm going to try to talk about Fedora 40 today. And the reason I'm doing that is because we just released it this week on Tuesday. Let me zoom in a bit. How do you do that? Yes, I'm not on the right window, that is why. Okay, so today we'll be talking about Fedora 40. I have upgraded to Fedora 40 on my laptop, on the machine that I'm currently using. I have upgraded this morning, actually, so a few hours ago. And let me reset that a bit. Yes, framing is not. Okay, that's good. So yeah, I've upgraded about a few hours ago, like 3 hours ago. And I haven't really looked at what's changed in Fedora 40. So I'm really eager to discover that, and I propose that we do that together. And this way you'll have a taste of, unless you've upgraded already, but then you'll have a taste of what's new, and you'll maybe get excited to upgrade and, see new things. Okay, so let me secure my team. Make sure it stays hot. Okay, so Fedora 40, what's new? Should I start now, or am I still waiting for a couple of people? I'm going to move the chat here because you don't really need that side of the screen. And so feel free to say things and mention stuff in the chat. I'll be able to read that. And I'm going to keep that above the rest, above the other windows. Okay, that's cool. All right. So Fedora 40 came out on April 23rd. That was on Tuesday. And so here's what it is. Hey Lisa, how you doing? So we're just gonna go over the changes in Fedora 40. I don't know if you have upgraded yet, but I have upgraded a couple hours ago, so it's all fresh, and we're going to go over the main things and the smaller things, and even maybe the known bugs, so that you know what's gonna hit you. So you brought it to beta a week before. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, it was flawless. It was. So basically what I did was run the DNF command to download the new packages. Then it said, okay, do you want to reboot? That's going to upgrade things. I said, yes, of course. And then I went away. And I went to a physiotherapist appointment that I had. And when I came back, it was up and running. Nothing to report. That was just flawless. Yeah. That's awesome. So gigantic kudos to everybody in the Fedora community who worked on that. That's awesome. And it's also a 4T release. I mean, that's big, right? All right. So yeah. Thanks to all the contributors. That's very cool. So what do we have? What's new? Gnome 46. Okay, cool. I have tried so many distros. So this sub says I've tried so many distros before. I found my way to Fedora and I can't see myself going back. The Fedora team knocks it out of the back every time. I totally agree with you. I could be using other distros because I'm always curious, but really, I think I would always go back to Fedora. That's a perfect, for me, it's the perfect balance between new stuff and stable stuff. It's just exactly what I need. Okay. So what do we have? Gnome 46. Cool. Let's have a look at the Gnome 46 release notes because it's all going to be there. So what distros have you tried before, Lisa? All right, Gnome 46 Kathmandu. It came out just a couple days before. So what do we have here? We have search everywhere. Okay. So in the file browser, you have the button here can search all the search locations. Okay. So it can search the contents of file. That's cool. Filter by type, modification. Let's try that. Okay, let's try that, you know. Okay, search everywhere. Cool. You've been on Gentoo, Ubuntu, Minpub, Arc Endeavor. Says, okay. I don't understand what Ubuntu. Okay, cool. I have never tried Gentoo because I don't see the point of compiling everything all the time. That was before they had compiled packages. I have worked with FreeBSD for a while, and the idea of building everything when you want to use it didn't really work well for me, so it didn't feel like Gentoo would be a good thing for me. Also, I was using it on my laptop exclusively, and so I would have needed to build LibreOffice, you know, the sort of thing that takes days to compile. So yeah, it didn't sit well with me. Oh, you started in high school 20 years ago. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I think I started probably somewhere around that time as well. I think it was 2001. I wasn't in high school at that time. I was in engineering school, because I guess I'm a bit older. But yeah, I started with Mandrake. Well, it was called Mandrake. Mandrake at the time, Mandrake Linux. And yeah, that was really cool. It was basically a rebuild of Red Hat, but with KDE and built for i586. So 586, that was a large optimization, if we tell. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I've been a KDE user for probably around 10 years, maybe a little bit more than that, and I may go back to it. We'll see. Plasma 6 is interesting, and I really want to try that, so maybe I'll switch to that. We'll see. Right now I'm using Gnome. Oh, okay. You're an fangirl forever. That's cool. Yeah, I loved KDE at that time because let's say at first I was hesitant because it was Gnome 1.4 at that time, and so I tried both, and then there was Gnome 2 that came out, and I really preferred having a lot of buttons and switches and configuration options for my desktop environment. I wanted to tweak everything to make it behave like I wanted, and Gnome 2 had very little options to use to choose from. So yeah, that changed. It changed quite a bit after that. But at the beginning, Gnome 2 was really it was too well, not too simple, but like too stock, you know. But yeah, I loved KDE. I think it had programs that were far above what you had in other environments, and I'm thinking of Kmail, for example. Kmail has been my mail client for so long, until I switched to Gnome, and actually I switched to web-based web-based email clients at that time, so I didn't really need it anymore. But Kmail is great. You know, all the desktop environment suite, like all the contact suite is really good. Anyway, didn't really like Thunderbird at the time, and I still don't really like Thunderbird. I don't know. Like the GPG integration in Kmail was awesome. Anyway, that's another story. All right. So you can search everywhere. Okay. Show me that. Let's say I want to search for my. Yep. Okay, that works. What if I say I want to search for? That's the name of my bank, and it searches. It does search into the content of things, because that's my bank's reports. So cool. I don't know if it did that. I thought it did that before already, searching the content of file, but maybe not. And you can filter by. Oh yeah, you can filter things. Oh yes. Ah, that's much better. Okay. Say I want to search in the content of files, and I want to have images. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Yep, doesn't find any because it's oh, that's, there should be something about those. Yes, okay, of course it's gonna find things. Okay. All right, that's okay, that's an improvement, definitely. Searching is always a big thing, so good. Okay. So what else? What else do you have? Oh, you can use search Control Shift F to. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's practical. Multiple locations simultaneously. Okay. Ah, okay. So you can search like external drive, maybe? That would be useful, because it's not always connected, and yeah. Hey, Agrexis, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. So we are going over the changes in Fedora 40, and the first one is Gnome 46. I expect it to take a lot of time, but we'll see about that. All right, so, oh, yes, that's better. Okay. So when you, okay, the feedback on long-running operation has been improved with a dynamic progress section at the bottom of the sidebar. Okay, that's better. Before it was up here, and it wasn't really explicit. You had this small round circle that would go, but that will fill, but it wasn't as clear as copying this thing here. So yeah, cool. Thanks. Well done, folks. So the Files app is more performant. That's always good. Really? So show me, for example, my Fedora folder, and oh, you can search in. Okay. What if I want to have? Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's instant. Okay, that's cool. I didn't notice that it was taking some time before, but that's fine. Search for preferences. Really? What, here? Ah, yes. Nice. Okay, cool. Location, quick click the file location by clicking on the file path area. Yep. Yep. I use that quite often actually. So cool. Detailed date and time. Yeah. Start favorites. I never use the favorites in the file, but that's fine. Network discovery. Oh, we're gonna see that because that was a little bit painful before. See what I can see on my network. Okay, I can see. Yeah. All right. So what do you say? Oh, that works. Yes, I guess anonymous works. Yes, it does. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, I'm happy about improvements on the network discovery things because it's really, yeah, it wasn't that great. Oh, it works flawlessly. That's perfect. Yeah, it had a lot of issues before. Nice. Okay. So what else? Upgraded accounts, now with OneDrive. Okay, I don't use OneDrive, but fine. But I could look at the online accounts. So what are my online accounts? There's the Red Hat one, there's a Fedora project one on staging, and there's the main Fedora one on. Yeah, that's the main one. So you'd have Nextcloud. I need to install that one time because I'm interested in Nextcloud. I've used OwnCloud a while ago, and I'm interested in what Nextcloud looks like. So Lissop says my favorite thing they did in 46 was allowing me to expand notifications. Ah. Oh yes, okay. Like this? Oh yeah, cool. Nice. Yeah, that's good. Oh, pretty cool. Okay. Yep. Thanks for the tip. You have Microsoft things and you have WebDev, Kerberos, Fedora. Oh. Huh. There's an official provider for Fedora. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. Remote logging with RDP. I'm not going to show that because I don't have anything to connect from. Stepped up settings. Okay. Navigation improvements. Cool. New to touchpad settings. A new touchpad setting? Let's see. Okay. Touchpad, that's here. Oh. Huh. Pretty cool. That seems very clear. That's nice. Second new setting was disable touch. Yeah, disable touchpad while typing. Okay. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes. This thing was a pain when I was trying to play Final Fantasy on this laptop because I managed to find a way to run it. And of course you have to move the mouse and type on the keyboard at the same time, and it was not practical to have this on. Okay, settings, yeah, all of polish, yeah, okay. Hold Alt to see the mnemonics. Okay, the mnemonics. Okay, oh yeah, okay. So I was here before. Not exactly sure what that does, but fine. Accessibility improvement, that's always good. System enhancements, okay. Fallback avatars. Oh, let's see the default avatars. Um, mm, 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 mm. Where do you see that? Where's my avatars? For your user account. Appearance? No. That wouldn't be this because I went there just a minute ago. Privacy system, maybe? Users. Aha. Ah, yep, okay. Yeah, say I want to change that. What else do we have? That's new things. Looks like the same old stuff, right? Could use a cat. Nah. Or 5. Yeah, okay. Clear out your old avatar to... Oh, that's why. Okay. So clear it out. Okay. And now I want to see the new... Clear out your old avatar to see the new default avatars in action. Really looks like the same avatars that were there before. Nah, anyway. Let's not spend too much time on that. Improve new header, init notification to show which app sent it. That's useful because I've been like, yeah, that's pretty useful because sometimes I have this notification and I do not know where it comes from. So yeah, that's really cool. Thanks. Yeah, that's much better. New app window shortcut. Okay. Tap to click. Okay, better apps. Software app. Okay, let's see what it looks like. That's pretty fast. You say you have an upgrade. Okay. Okay, cool. Do it. So you say the software app has been improved. Okay. It now shows verified badges for FlatHub apps whose developers have been verified. Okay, nice. Various maps and extension app. Let's see. So say for example, I want to look at, I don't know, Geary, maybe. Okay. Nice. Okay, interesting. Notes. Okay. Freesieve cute cat. Freesieve is still alive, that's cool. I've used that so long ago. Okay. Okay, nice. What else do you have for me? Extension. The extensions app. Yeah. Okay. Timer and clock. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Because that's going to be useful to Broom IT. Basically. I could hit this 5 minutes here and... Yeah, nice. Monitor disk usage. Okay. Smarter contacts. That's safe here. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Under the hood. Security improvements. Rendering improvements. Nice. Variable refresh rate. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I'm not going to use that right now, but it's cool to have. Gnome circle. Errands, let press switcheroo. Nice. Developer experience. I'm not a developer. Well, not of Gnome. Okay, let me shut that down. And there was I had this settings option. Oh, it's update. It's up to date. Okay, cool. So there's Gnome 36. That's cool. Oh, they have some of the grouping of notifications by app. Yeah, that's very cool. New window. Yep. Tap to click. Remote login. Okay. Core apps. Oh, I could have gone through that instead of going to Gnome's official, but that's fine. New system panel. Ah, yes. Yes, for that. Okay. Yeah, we saw that. Significant speed boost in terminal apps. I'm using that a lot, so that's cool. So, under the hood changes in Fedora Linux 40. That's interesting. Okay, so we have IPv4 address conflict detection enabled by default. Okay. Right. I mean, that's fine. PyTorch. All right. Yeah, we have PyTorch. Okay. So for people who haven't been not concerned, but haven't really looked into AI, or I should say machine learning recently, PyTorch is a very popular library to do that, to do machine learning. So we're going to use Atomic instead of Immutable. Yeah, I like Atomic. That's cool. I might change to that at some point. I might change to an Atomic desktop. But I do a lot of stuff with my laptop that might not be a good fit for an Atomic desktop. And also I install things from not random RPM. I mean, I could do that in like for example, drivers for a printer or that sort of thing. Not sure how well that's gonna work in a Fedora Atomic desktop. I mean, I could run it from a container, but then I'm not sure how well the container is going to communicate with cups on the local host or, all that. Still hesitant about this. It's a big change. I've been upgrading using DNF for so many releases that switching to Silverblue or Kinoite, by the way, would be a very large change. All right, that's the end of this, except there should be a changes page somewhere, no? Where's the changes page? That's the change set for Fedora 40. So what do we have? Golang, okay. LLVM, okay. Change Firefox desktop file. Right. That's okay, I guess. I think it still starts Firefox when I run this, so it's all good. Sign individual stable MAC addresses for Wi-Fi connections. Okay. Build Fedora Cloud image editions using Kiwi and Koji. Okay, that's really under the hood for not even running in your desktop. So, but that's definitely an improvement. Java 21. Boost. Okay. Build Fedora with DNF5. Okay. That's good. That's one step forward to replace DNF with DNF5. So that's good. Systemd service hardening features for default system services. Okay. Oh, we'll see if I get issues with this. We'll see. Do I have details on that? Yeah, probably do. What's that? Okay. Critical long-running services. Okay. Oh, that's all of those services? Are you crazy? Oh no, that's the systems that are... Okay. Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot of services. Good. That's always good to have more protection for your desktop. So we'll see if I have issues with if I end up having issues with one of those. Okay, pretty cool. It's nice to be using all the features of systemd. It's really useful. I mean, that's a very good thing about Fedora as well. We're using all the features we can get. Okay, so 389 directory server, upgrade to 3.0.0. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what's new with this one. Oh, it's using LMDB databases by default. Okay, that's why it's a major version change. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. And free IPA, of course. All right. What else do we have? Oh, SSSD is not going to be looking at the local files? Huh. Interesting. Huh. I didn't follow that. Okay. Okay. Sorry. So they are dropping. Okay. Files provider deprecated. Okay. Or consider using proxy provider. Okay. Cool. Do not download files by default. Oh, that's gonna save quite a little bit of time and bandwidth. Okay. Modernize thread building blocks. Okay. I don't know what that is, but that's fine. SPDX. Yep, that's license names in the package. Okay, we're going through with this. That's good. Moving OpenSSL 1.1. Yep. Okay, that's kind of all indeed. Minizip ng transition. Okay. I'm not sure what that changes, but that's fine. Oh, KDE Plasma 6. Yeah. All right. And it's only running on Wayland, which is fine. I'm very interested in testing that when I can. So I'm not going to... Well, there's probably more changes like, hey, we're doing this, but I really want to try it out. Drop Delta RPMs, they're gone. Okay, yeah. It was... Yeah. It looked like a great idea, and then it was actually complex to do properly, and required a lot of space on the servers, because you have to keep the difference between each version one by one. So mirror size was much bigger, and there are reasons to drop that, and the saving the bandwidth wasn't always great. Okay. PAM user DB, that's fine. New tool change, update. Okay. SQL Alchemy 2, yay! Cool. Very cool. Oh, I see that Niels has worked on that. That's perfect. Well done, Niels. He's on the Fedora infrastructure team as well, so that's close colleague. Okay, okay, image builder. Removing pass.w, the basic package from Fedora. Yup. Build JDK once, repack everywhere. Okay. Porting Fedora to modern C. Huh. Okay. I mean, modern C, that's kind of an oxymoron, right? So it's, I mean, okay. What's that? Self-contained changes, okay. PyTorch release, yay. IOTop C, okay, interesting. Kubernetes, Podman 5. Duplicate 2, okay. Fedora Atomic Desktops, yep. PostgreSQL 16, nice. PyTenting version 2, yep. Okay. PHP. The Forge macros. Oh yes, that's for the RPMs. Yeah, that's gonna make things simpler for packagers. That's cool. bootupd, I don't know what that is. Okay. And Python 3.7 gets retired. Yeah, that, of course. Okay. Nice. That's a good set of changes. So what time is it now? It's okay. It's 10 to 4 here. I could do a small improvement or small bug fix. Do you have questions about Fedora 40? Oh yeah, that's one page that I forgot to have a look at. And that is the known bugs or known issues. How's it called? No. Releases 40. Okay, let me get back one level. Changes. Changes. Huh. I think there was a link to that page from the upgrade page. DNF. DNF system upgrade. And I think there was a link to the known issues, or at least there used to be one. Okay, optional post upgrade, didn't do that, but I'll do it later. Clean up retired packaged. Retired packages. Do I have any? Let's see. Let's see if I have any. That's possible. Gathering the package list. Okay, Podman plugins. Okay, I can remove that. Python 4.3.7, yep, we've seen that. Do I want to remove it? I'm gonna keep it for now, because I might want to test things against Python 3.7 for my Fedora infrastructure work, and I might even want to test things against Python 3.6 for my Fedora infrastructure work. So what's that? Removing Anaconda user LP. I don't need that. Thank you very much. What's next? A DMAP client and server library. Orphan for 6+ weeks. Okay. Well, if nothing needs it, then sure. OpenSSL 1.1. We've read about that one. Oh. Well. Yes, I'm gonna drop it, and if I end up needing Python 3.7, I can still add it back. Podman plugins, what's that? I guess this has been broken down in more packages or integrated into Podman itself. Definitely not something that I need. Same. And that's it. I've removed all my retired package. Cool. Clean up old packages. So what do I have with broken dependencies? Nothing. Okay. Do I have duplicate packages? I do not. List extra, there's going to be plenty. Clean up old kernels, that's fine. It's going to do that by itself anyway. Oh. Which are the broken symlinks on my file system? No, that's definitely not what I wanted to do. Show me the broken symlinks. Oh, there's plenty. Okay. USR lib modules, that's the kernel thing. Interesting. I don't care about the build IDs things. Yeah, it's not that bad actually. Oh, you can delete them automatically. Cool. Yeah, that's not going to be useful. A broken symlink. So update rescue kernel. Okay. Oh. What is my rescue kernel at the moment? No. Okay, I got it. I have one. Okay. Distro sync. It's not copying. Okay, distro sync. Let's do it. Nothing to do. That's perfect. Label 5. No, that's... Ah, come on, bugs. That's the one. Ooh. There it is. Yeah. So if you have an NVIDIA driver and you use NVIDIA's driver, apparently that might be a problem here. Okay, so there's a workaround. That's cool. Chromium-based browsers display garbled web page. Okay. Disable GPU edge acceleration. Okay. Oh, it's a GPU cache error. Okay. Okay. What else do we have? Clipboard is not shared. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a waiting thing. Okay. Nice. Okay, that's cool. So what I did this time to upgrade was same thing as usual. Use the DNF system upgrade plugin. It worked flawlessly. Really nothing to report. And I do have external RPMs installed on my machine, things that could have conflicted or there could have been broken dependencies. It all worked. So that's cool. When it comes to our easy fixes, I know that I've opened quite a few of them on where is it? On Fed badges. That should be easy to do. It's just a little bit of grunt work, but it should be easy to do. This also could be done. Somebody's working on it, but I need to check with the people who were contributing from the outreachy people who have sent a contribution, because some of them have disappeared. So I need to check if the thing is still assigned to somebody or not. There's Mode, there's Pagure, SQL Chemical Helpers. That's something that I could do as well. Not right now, maybe, because it's a little bit more time, because there's tests involved, etc. So there are issues on Terrier also. that should be very simple. I mean, there's a lot of things that are very simple in Terrier that you could do. This one is a little less simple, but it's still cool. So yes, feel free to have a look at that. If you're interested in Terrier, I would be very happy to see people contributing to Terrier. There hasn't been a lot of contribution to Terrier for a while. So yeah, there's a few things to do in Terrier API as well. Terrier messages. So yep, there's work to do here. We're an hour in, and I'm not sure. I can't do overtime today because I have something after this the stream. So I'm not going to go into like delve into some code today. But I'd like to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything about the new Fedora 40 release. Let me check that. So it's been announced here. Most of these tickets items more development based. New contributors still observing and meeting people. Probably what you're gonna of an obsessed trait. Yes. So those are more development, I think. Although some of them, so that's like Graxis. So that some of them are really about project management sort of things. So some of them might be about, you know, setting up the Vagrant VM for development if you use Vagrant. The one that I'm talking about here are more development and application related. If you are looking for things to contribute to in the infrastructure that is more sysadmin based, I suggest you have a look at our tracker, which is at pagure.io/fedora-infrastructure/issues. And that's all the issues that we are having right now. You can see that there's a lot of them. And some of them are low trouble. And I think that, and maybe, yeah, I couldn't tell you right now which one you could work on because I haven't really looked at them in deeply. And some of them require a little bit of elevated privileges. But some of them are really accessible, and I think the team would be very happy to see somebody who's a sysadmin help with the infrastructure. So I'd say first thing to do would be to introduce yourself. Probably, I think Discord would be the best place. So that's chat.fedora, not chat. What's the name for that? I have it in my open stuff all the time. Oh yeah, the meeting in metrics. That's perfect. That's one way to meet people. And if you want something more permanent, what's the name of that? It's called discussion. Yeah. Discussion.fedoraproject.org would be that's our forum, and you can go to project discussion, and then here, there's a lot of things, but you can look for the tag, a tag called, just type infra, and that's infrastructure team. The other ones, there's other tags with infrastructure, but they don't have any message associated with them. So yes, here is a place where you can post a new subject. Make sure you're in project discussion and infrastructure team, but that should be right. And then you can either formally introduce yourself or ask questions or yeah. Oh, you sent an introduction to the mailing list. That's good. Yeah. Infra people usually use more the mailing list because they're used to that, and I'm also used to that. But I'm trying to switch to that to the forum. So I try to move through that. Yeah, so that's a perfect plan. And have you followed the instructions given to new contributors for the Fedora infrastructure? Because that's exactly the steps that you're mentioning. So it's all good. And then I'm pretty sure that they're going to point you at interesting things on the sysadmin side of the work. So yeah, the things that I show here are more development related than sysadmin related, that's for sure. But as I always say, you're a better sysadmin if you know what it's like to be a developer, and you're a better developer if you know what it's like to be a sysadmin. I think it shouldn't be so separated. Of course, DevOps was supposed to bridge this gap, but it's still two different trades. But I think there's a lot of insight that's going to be useful to you as a developer if you care about how your application is going to be maintained. So I always encourage people to try both sides. Also, this distinction is kind of is very blurry. There are, like, if you look at the code that is produced by sysadmins, and there is some codes, it's mostly it's going to be shell scripts or things that are more complex, but it can be thousands of lines. So I mean, at some point there are developers for some things. So your skill set is definitely lopsided to the upside. That's cool. I myself have little knowledge of OpenShift, for example, all the containerization that goes with it, how it's run on VM, all the network things. I mean, I used to be a sysadmin, but that was 20 years ago, and there weren't any containers at that time. They didn't exist. You can find VMs, but I mean, VMs were very high-end things, and it wasn't really. I was working more on smaller companies when I was a sysadmin, so didn't really touch the ES6 stuff. So I sort of moved to development before the container bandwagon, and so I've learned a few things, what is necessary for me to deploy my apps, but basically I don't know that much about it. And how I can debug them when they're running. Not in production, of course. I would never do that. All right. So if you want to update, I would recommend using DNF because I've been using that for years and it's always good. And I think that Fedora is slowly catching up with my own age. I think in the next year, maybe 2 years, we're gonna match. So Jeffsco asks, how long you'll be streaming for? Because I want to catch the end of this Counter-Strike match. I'm gonna stop in, I think, like a few minutes, or maybe like a 5-10 minutes, maybe 15 if I'm lazy. But so yeah, it's fine. You can ask me questions outside of this. Hey, nice to see people who know each other. That's cool. Yeah, catch me next time. So I had a question while you're here. I had a question that I asked on my YouTube, on the last YouTube video, because I upload the videos on YouTube afterwards. And I had a question. I am considering moving this stream to a different time slot, or doing another one maybe on a different time slot. That would be a better fit for other people. And I don't know what your time zone is. Should I do that in my morning? Should I do that later in my evening so that I catch people in the US? In my morning, I would catch people more in India or Asia, or So I was curious where people are at. So if you guys want to just post your time zone, that would be useful. I'm not ready to commit to something that would be during the weekend, so it's going to be weekdays. USCST, okay. So that's minus UTC -4, if I remember correctly, or something like that, right? -5, okay. Yeah, probably DST is involved somewhere in there. UTC -4 for you. Okay, cool. Okay, so if I did something... Oh, -6. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it must be very early for you. No? -5? Okay. So here it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, for example. I could do that. So I could do a little later in my day, but not on Fridays. So it's 9 for you. Okay, cool. I could, if I wanted to catch people in the US, I would probably do another stream later in my evening, but probably not on Fridays. Also, I have stuff to do in the evening usually in my week, because I work from home, so I mostly see nobody all day long. So I try to have things to do on the evening, people to see, sports, you know, that sort of thing. I'm in France, as you could have guessed by my accent. No, not really. I mean, could have been. There are other French-speaking countries in the world, but I'm in France. I'm in the west part of France. The city is called Nantes, Nantes. It's close to the ocean on the west of in the west of France. So yeah, that's where I am. That's my place. Okay, you know the place. That's cool. Last time I assumed for last time I assumed someone was French, I had a bad time. Yes, I can understand that. I'm usually in the office on Fridays. This time is okay for me because I pull up stream here. Yes, that's also the good thing about Fridays. It's usually a day in the week where you have more flexibility in what you do, and when you do it. So that's what I also like about Fridays. But yeah, I don't want to have all my streams during the evening, the weekdays evenings, because I do things. I play volleyball. I go to a choir. I do a lot of things outside of work, so that I can meet people, physically meet people, and so yeah, I don't want to have that. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, I think I'm just gonna slowly shut down the stream here. I'm not in a hurry. I'm happy to chat. I can chat for like 15 minutes still, easily. And then I'll have to refill this. Do you think, what's my go-to tea? Oh, so there's 2 teas in my day. There's the morning tea, which is kind of always a green tea with citrus fruits, like a blend of citrus fruits. That's the thing that I like in the morning, and that's pretty much always the same thing. And then there's the afternoon tea, which can be a little bit crazier or a little bit riskier, a little on the new stuff, things that I pick up here and there when I go visit other places. And that can be very random. But today I didn't get my morning tea because I went to the physiotherapist and so I couldn't have it. So I just had it now. So that's my usual go-to tea. Even doesn't have really a brand or whatever. It's just, you know, green tea with citrus and that's fine. All works. Are you a tea person as well, Lissap? And if so, what's your go-to tea? My go-to is a specific blend called Baker Street Blend. Okay, so I suppose English breakfast, Darjeeling and some other stuff. Very smoky. Okay, yeah, I see. I do have some Lapsang Souchong here, which is something that I do drink sometimes, but not very frequently. I quite like it, but not too much. Like, I have it sometimes, and then I go for weeks without drinking it. But that's cool. Still no ISO for ARM64. Huh. I used to smoke cigarettes. Ah, I see. And I still crave the taste of smoke. Now I get it from tea. I get it. Yup. I never smoked. I'm never really like the smoky things in general. Like I don't smoke cigarettes. I do not like whiskey, for example. I don't like coffee. So yeah, the the smoky taste is something that I enjoy sometimes, but not all the time. Yeah, I don't drink coffee. I mean, have you seen a lot of computer engineers that don't drink coffee? A bit of an outlier here, but that's fine. I mean, a whole large percent of the world drinks coffee anyway, so. All right, lots of comments. That's all good. So what else have we seen on the magazine recently? How to rebase Fedora Silverblue on 40. Yeah, let's do that. I'm pretty sure that's by Michal. Yeah, that is by Michal. Apply any pending updates. Okay. And then just use Gnome software. Beam. Okay. Restart and upgrade. Cool. Oh, you can do that using the terminal. That's cool. OS3 remote refs Fedora. That shows you if the branch is available. Nice. OS3 admin pin 0. Okay. Ah, I see. Ah, that's interesting. OS3 admin pin 0. Okay, so you can keep the current deployment. That's cool, so you can get back to it if necessary. To remove the pin deployment, use the following command. Unpin 2. Okay. Rebase your system to the Fedora 40 branch. Rebase. Boom. Restart your computer, and you're done. Okay. And if anything bad happens, pick the entry that you just pinned. That's good. It is going to start the previous version. Nice. and roll back. It's very easy. I'm really tempted to go that way. Uninstall this. Oh yeah, and dash install Fedora Optimum Fusion non-free release. Okay, so you basically do an update by uninstalling the free and non-free releases, and then installing the free and non-free releases. Okay, definitely doable. Okay, so you could rebase to Gnome. That's really a plus. That's really cool. Or I could just install it on my laptop and run it now. You know. But yeah. I mean, this Silverblue thing, it's probably like the immutable desktop, the atomic desktops are probably the way to go in the future. So I'm very tempted to go that way, that route. But maybe I'll do that for the next release. Or maybe I'll do that for 42, you know. Because why not? Oh, what's new in Fedora KDE 40? Okay. Plasma 6. In 9 years! I didn't realize it was 9 years since Plasma 5. Wow. That's cool. I really want to retry KDE, I think. I'm gonna do that. I mean, there's plenty of cool things in GNOME, but I like new stuff anyway, so I think I'm gonna go and try it. Ooh. Maybe. Should I move to Silverblue? No, I think I'm gonna do it one step at a time. Install KDE and choose it from the boot menu. Not the boot menu, but the login menu. NeoChat. Prior. Okay. The cube. Oh no, the cube has returned. Are you crazy? Oh no, the cube is back. Okay, so for people who oh, how long was it since I've seen this? I was still not in my previous company, but in the company before that. So that must have been somewhere around 2005. Yeah, it must have been somewhere around 2005 when yeah, maybe 6 or 7. Not more than 7, probably 6. That was the operation of Compiz, the compositor for X11. And you could have your virtual desktops on a virtual cube, and you could switch. And switching from one virtual desktop to the next one would be spinning a cube inside your. That was crazy, and there was quite a few people who were asking me what operating system I was using when I did this. So much fun. I run the KDE, so Agrexis says, I run the KDE spin on my laptop. I need to do the cube when I get home. Yes, that's gonna bring back memories. So what about Gnome? That's the Atomic Desktop variant for KDE. Yup. I'm totally going to install it and try it. I can't do it right now because that would mean shutting down OBS, which is going to shut down the stream basically. So I can't do that right now, but ha. So if I wanted to install KDE, what should I do? I would go there maybe? So I know what I would do on the command line, but is there a way for me to do that graphically? Yeah, I don't know. What I would do on the command line, let me bring that back. Thank you. So there's something in DNF called groups. And I guess that DNF groups, oh yeah, let's sudo that. DNF groups is going to show me the groups. Nice. A list of groups would be much better, thank you. My guess is that I could just install a group named KDE Desktop. Where is it? KDE Plasma Workspaces, would that be the thing? Well, I guess. Compise. Group install. What would happen if I tried that? I'm pretty sure it will download a ton of packages. So, all right, so download 400 megabytes of data and software, and it's gonna extract to 1 gigabyte. What can I expect from that? Wow. Okay. That's the packages that are inside in the group. Firelight, Dolphin, Blue Devil, Flatpak KCM, Firewall config, occupants, KCal select. Yeah. Feeling like I want to switch back to KDE. KWin, of course. I'll try that. Maybe next time you'll see me streaming from KDE. That's all the dependencies. Okay. Am I actually going to be there next week? Yes, I think so. I'm gonna try that later. Oh, KDE. Wait, you mean I can do group install KDE and that should be enough? Oh. Yes. Okay. A connect server. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Spectacle. I don't even know what Spectacle is, but I'm pretty sure it's a new. I mean, when I was when I was young, they would have put a K here. Spectacle. Anyway. Okay, it's all good. I am gonna try that next time. All right. That's the end of this stream, I think. And we'll go back to our regular bug fixing session next time. See you next week. it was nice seeing you here and talking to you. And if you have any questions or things you want to talk to me about, we can meet on Matrix. I'm on the Fedora apps and Fedora Infra channels, so feel free to ping me there. And I'll see you next time. Yeah, that's basically it. I'll see you next time. See you, everyone. Have a good weekend. Bye.